Greetings, Heroverse fans! Get ready to swing into a roller coaster of emotions as we dive deep into the web-slinging world of everyone's favorite wall crawler. That's right, it's time to break out the tissues because today we're counting down the top 5 heartbreaking Spider-Man moments that left fans across the multiverse reaching for the emotional first aid kit.
Everything you know will disappear. Your family, everyone. Promise me you'll do this.
I promise.
Go.
But before we swing into the heart-wrenching moments, make sure to hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and join the Heroverse community to stay up to date on all things heroic. Now let's swing right into it. The night Gwen Stacy died. The story begins with a nefarious Green Goblin, aka Norman Osborn, upping the stakes in his vendetta against the Wallcrawler. Osborn's twisted machinations reach a harrowing climax as he kidnaps Peter Parker's love interest, Gwen Stacy.
This is between you and me. You want to fight? Fight me. Let her go.
Okay.
No. I got you, Gwen. I'm gonna put you down.
In a climactic showdown atop the Brooklyn Bridge, this stage is set for a tragic turn of events that would echo through the annals of comic book history. The ensuing battle, both physical and emotional, pushes Spider-Man to the brink as he fights to save the woman he holds dear. In an unforeseen twist that would reverberate for decades, the heart-wrenching moment unfolds in slow motion as Spider-Man's web snare seemingly saves the day, only for the sudden stop to prove fatal. The crack heard around the comic book world signals the death of Gwen Stacy, leaving fans in shock and mourning. This pivotal moment marked a departure from the Silver Age innocence, paving the way for a grittier, more complex era in superhero storytelling. As the dust settles and Spider-Man grapples with the aftermath, the night Gwen Stacy died remains etched in the minds of comic book enthusiasts, forever altering the trajectory of Peter Parker's life and setting a new standard for emotional storytelling in the superhero genre. The echoes of that fateful night continue to resonate, making it a watershed moment that transcends the pages of a comic book and solidifies its place in the pantheon of unforgettable comic book events.
Gwen. Gwen. No, please, please.
Spider-Man dies from the snap. In a cinematic universe filled with superheroes facing insurmountable odds, it was the moment we least expected that left fans shattered. As the devastating repercussions of the Thanos snap rippled across the screen, our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man found himself caught in the web of despair. The heartbreaking scene unfolds with Peter Parker desperately clinging to Tony Stark as the weight of the snap takes its toll.
I don't want to go. I don't want to go, sir. Please. Please, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. Sorry.
Tom Holland's raw and authentic portrayal brought a gut-wrenching realism to the iconic character, making Spider-Man's demise all the more poignant. In this tragic narrative, the audience is left to grapple with a harsh reality that even the most beloved heroes are not immune to the unforgiving consequences of the Thanos snap. Spider-Man No More. In the annals of Spider-Man lore, Spider-Man No More stands as a pivotal storyline that shook the very foundation of Peter Parker's superhero journey. Originating in the hallowed pages of The Amazing Spider-Man 50-52 in 1967, this narrative masterstroke, penned by the legendary Stan Lee and brought to life by John Romita Sr.'s artistry, thrusts Peter into a profound existential crisis. Torn between the responsibilities of his dual life and the personal sacrifices it demands, Peter, in a moment of despair, ceremoniously discards his iconic Spider-Man costume, symbolizing his decision to retire from the heroics that defined him. This emotional roller coaster explores the intricate web of Peter's psyche, showcasing the human beneath the mask grappling with the weight of heroism. While not directly the exact story of Spider-Man No More, The Amazing Spider-Man 2 in 2014 shows Peter Parker facing personal turmoil as he juggles his love life with Gwen Stacy, played by Emma Stone, and grapples with the mystery surrounding his parents' death. Spider-Man No Way Home in 2021 addresses the theme of sacrifice and the challenges of being Spider-Man in the face of heightened public scrutiny and personal risks, leaving Peter conflicted about his two personas.
I mean, I could have killed you at any given moment, but I didn't. Because my Aunt May taught me that everyone deserves a second chance. And that's why I'm here.
And where is here, exactly?
A place that represents second chances.
The Statue of Liberty? Good God, folks! He's about to destroy another national landmark.
The world, if you're watching,
Believe me, the world is watching.
wish me luck. Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man could really use some. You're gonna forget who I am.
Peter says goodbye to his old life. In the climactic culmination of Spider-Man No Way Home, faced with the looming threat of a destabilizing multiverse, our web-slinging hero Peter Parker faces an unprecedented dilemma.
Come through and I can't stop him.
There's gotta be something we could do. Can't you just cast the spell again? But the original way, before I screwed it up.
Peter makes the ultimate sacrifice by wiping the memories of his existence from the minds of everyone on Earth.
What if everyone forgot who I was?
What?
They're coming here because of me, right? Because I'm Peter Parker? So cast a new spell. But this time make everyone forget who Peter Parker is. Make everyone forget. Me.
No.
But it would work, right?
Yeah, it would work. But you gotta understand, that would mean that everyone who knows and loves you, we'd have no memory of you. It would be as though you never existed.
I know. Do it. Are you okay?
The emotional weight of this decision is palpable as Peter bids a tearful farewell to his closest confidants, his best friend Ned Leeds, played by the talented Jacob Batalon, and his girlfriend Michelle Jones, brought to life by the remarkable Zendaya.
You're gonna forget who I am.
What?
Forget who you are. What are you talking about?
It's okay. I'm gonna come and find you, and I'll explain everything. I'll make you remember me. And it'll be like none of this ever happened. Okay?
Okay, but what if that doesn't work? What if that doesn't work? What if we can't remember you? I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
I know, MJ, I know.
There's not something we can do. We can't come up with like a plan or something, you know? There's always something we can do.
There's nothing we can do. But it'll be okay.
You promise?
Yeah, I promise. I'll come find you, okay?
I know you will.
You better. If you don't, I'm just gonna figure it out. I've done it before. I could do it again.
I promise I'll fix this.
I really hate magic.
Yeah, me too.
I love you.
I love you.
Just wait. Wait, you tell me when you see me again.
The heartbreaking farewell scene sets the stage for Peter's journey into the aftermath of his self-imposed isolation. 2 weeks later, Peter stumbles upon his former friends in the familiar ambiance of the coffee shop where Michelle is employed. The prospect of reintroducing himself to them tugs at Peter's heartstrings, but as he observes their newfound happiness, particularly their acceptance into MIT, an opportunity initially denied to them because of their association with him, he grapples with the complexity of his decision. Spider-Man No Way Home successfully propels the beloved superhero into a new chapter of his life, marked by profound decisions and the ever-present responsibility that comes with great power.
You okay?
Doesn't really hurt anymore. Is there anything else?
Thank you.
No problem.
I'll see you around.
The death of Uncle Ben. In the vast and tangled tapestry of the Spider-Man multiverse, few occurrences have left as lasting an impression as the heart-wrenching death of Uncle Ben. Acting as a pivotal turning point, Uncle Ben's passing becomes the emotional anchor that thrusts Peter Parker into the extraordinary realm of superheroism. Uncle Ben's demise becomes the moral bedrock for the character, shaping the legendary hero's unwavering commitment to utilizing his extraordinary abilities for the greater good. Uncle Ben's sorrowful departure has been portrayed across various mediums, with each adaptation infusing its own emotional resonance into this pivotal moment. Sam Raimi's Spider-Man trilogy featuring Tobey Maguire delivers a poignant depiction of Uncle Ben's demise in the 2002 film, underscoring the profound weight of Peter Parker's responsibility.
Over here, Uncle Ben. Peter.
They got the shooter. He's headed south on 5th Avenue.
The 2012 film The Amazing Spider-Man, starring Andrew Garfield, presents this heart-wrenching moment with a grittier and more visceral tone compared to Maguire's rendition. Whether in the pages of comics, animated series, or live-action films, Uncle Ben's tragic end remains a foundational element that molds Spider-Man's identity and strikes a chord with audiences across diverse interpretations of the iconic superhero.
Oh God! Oh my God! Oh God!
Did your favorite heartbreaking Spider-Man moment make the list? Tell us in the comments below, and while you're at it, share your suggestions for future Heroverse countdowns. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more epic hero content. Thanks for swinging by the Heroverse, where heroes and heartbreak collide. Until next time, true believers, we'll see you then.